Now you could be forgiven for thinking you've seen the Skoda Fabia before. Strip it right down and what you're left with is virtually the same car as the Volkswagen Polo, the Audi A1 and the Seat Ibiza. The only real differences are a few design tweaks on the outside, a refashioned interior and of course a bit of badging. Now this is the third generation Fabia and it already had a good starting point. It was spacious, practical and of course affordable to run, and this one takes it just one step further. The latest Fabia is more standout than ever before. Up front, the headlamps and grille fit in line with bigger Skodas like the Octavia and Rapid, and it has something of a more sporty look with this sharp crease line that runs from the headlamps to the taillights. If you need more space, then there's also an estate version. Inside, the cabin is pretty solid and well nailed together. Now this type of car generally tends to get quite a bit of abuse and it should stand up pretty well. The steering wheel is fully adjustable, as is the seat, so finding the right driving position is an absolute doddle. There's no shortage of space for even 6-footers in the back. There's even room for 3 adults, although that wouldn't be advised for long journeys. With the seats up, there's 330 litres of space, but fold the split folding rear seats down and that'll expand to 1,150 litres. So the latest generation Fabia ticks a lot of boxes when it comes to practicality, but what's it like to drive? Well, actually it's pretty impressive. It's longer, wider and lower than the outgoing model, but it's also lighter too, which helps when it comes to economy. Go for the eco-friendly green line model and you'll get over 90 miles per gallon with CO2 emissions of just 82 grams per kilometre. Hot hatch fans will be disappointed to hear there's no VRS version. For that you'll have to consider a Polo GTI, Ibiza Cupra or Audi S1. The best all-round petrol though is the turbocharged 1.2 litre TSI, which offers warm hatch pace and decent economy. The steering has lots of feel and gives confidence through the bends, and body roll won't have kids reaching in the back for sick bags. It doesn't handle in the same class as the Ford Fiesta, but it's not far behind. That's what we think, but what about some young drivers?
I think the new Skoda's shape is fantastic. I really wasn't a fan of the last version. I thought it was too soft and the line, it looks a bit high and ungainly, whereas they've really sort of sharpened up the lines and it just looks it's got a much better stance and presence than the old one used to have. The interior is awesome. Obviously they've got a lot of input from VW. It feels really solid, really well made. The steering wheel's comfortable. The in-car entertainment system is the same as the VW one and therefore quite easy to use. Nice and bright, colourful, everything's where it should be and where you'd expect it to be.
Well, being on the taller side, we sat in the back and I found that headroom was spot on. There's plenty of room there, but leg room was a bit tight, and I think trying to fit 3 people in the back would be a struggle. I have a Mini one and this car provides more space than that, and I can fit a bike in there. So yeah, the boot's a good space, good size, good depth as well. Definitely I could see myself cruising around in this car. I think it would appeal to a lot of my friends as well, and I wouldn't grow tired of it quickly.